On the same day I recorded the video regarding the pathetic performance of Minister Ronald Lamola, I saw this and thought of sharing it with you. But before I do, welcome to Citizen Concerned, where we remind you to beware of the comrades. I'm Katlego and would appreciate it if you subscribed to our YouTube channel, liked and shared this video with other citizens. Take a look at this. Just imagine, 2 officials were arrested while trying to smuggle drugs and a cell phone into prison. The people who are supposed to keep the drugs and the cell phones out were the actual criminals smuggling these things into prison. But who doubted it? No one with any brain cells getting oxygen was going to doubt the fact that the prisoners are actually getting the cell phones, the drugs, and the laptops from the officials that guard them. I mean, how many times have we heard of this unfortunate nonsense? We can't be fooled, guys. This department, just like all the other departments within South Africa, has too many cockroaches in positions of power and influence. The same kind of nonsense needs to be exposed in the Home Affairs departments as well. We need action. DA, we need action over there now. We all know that foreigners have been getting citizenship there with the assistance of the corrupt officials in that ministry. Come on, expose these ANC people, make their crimes known. In this particular article, if you read between the lines, you'll realize that there is something that has been happening during the time that the ANC has been in charge. Check this out. The 2 were caught during a surprise search as they reported for duty at 6:55 a.m. on Wednesday. Huh? Imagine that. What does this tell us? Searches were not happening. Basically, these searches were simply something that does not get done anymore. Clearly, for us to find these many laptops, many cell phones, and even PlayStations, and even a Wi-Fi router, it means people have either not been getting searched at all, or those conducting these searches were turning a blind eye to the heavy presence of the smuggled items. This article also tells us that some of these officials have simply been allowing the stuff to enter with no resistance. This is very good work being done here. But this is not the maximum work that should or could be getting done, right? Let this be the beginning. Like I said at the beginning of the GNU, guys, parties like the DA, Patriotic Alliance, IFP, and other GNU members need to make as much noise as possible regarding the skeletons they find in these departments that were previously run by the ANC. They need to tell us everything that stinks, expose all the trash in those departments. Do not try to protect these corrupt people. From what he has done so far, I can tell that this FF Plus minister is going to keep the lazy, corrupt, and incompetent officials at the correctional services on their toes, and I like that. The officials who were caught with the drugs and the cell phones are not only facing disciplinary hearings. It is over for them now. They are also facing criminal charges, which is good. This is what we want. Since they want to behave like criminals, let them join the criminals. And this should also serve as a warning to other officials and get them to stop the nonsense. This is the work we need to see. Ronald Lamola should be ashamed wherever he is. The ANC should be ashamed of the status they have created in our prisons and many other government departments and government facilities. This is their doing. The fact that they were caught by a surprise search shows you that searches on the officials have not been conducted in perhaps the longest of times.
This is a weapon. This is clearly a weapon.
A plug for an illegal power connection, a frying pan, a range of drugs and prison knives. The Johannesburg Correctional Center, dubbed Sun City, is living up to its reputation as a haven for contraband. The Deputy Justice and Correctional Services Minister isn't impressed.
I wish they would actually be open about who are colluding with them from our employees in bringing in this stuff, but they've got to protect their own.
The facility is over 150% full, but Makwetla insists things aren't as bad as they seem.
We are talking here about a community of no less than 8,000 people. it's a huge community. This contraband here, compared to the numbers that we are talking about, it's proportionally for me not a crisis.
Well done to Pieter Groenewald. Keep putting pressure on these people. It is time for laziness to end. I mean, how many times have we seen these correctional service officials coming onto our screens talking rubbish that yields no results? The system has been rotten for a long time. Guys, I think we agree that South Africa is a great country with too much potential. The only people in the way are the ANC and the lazy, incompetent, and corrupt people that have been allowed to run our government institutions. And I hope this is the beginning of the end of the ANC rule. Ultimately, this is what it is about, guys. Ministers who use their positions to bring about an improvement in the status of South Africa and in the lives of South African citizens. I know some may be tempted to, but no one should care whether Pieter Groenewald is white or not. I don't care that he's white. I don't care that he's from the FF+, despite my negative feelings regarding some of FF+'s policies. All I care about is the fact that they're doing the job that they're supposed to be doing. The EFF, the SACP, MK Party, and some members of the ANC will always start talking about white supremacy and other dumb talking points, but to every citizen, this is what matters. Are criminals going to jail when they commit crimes against us? Do they feel the pain of prison and get reformed? Are the corrupt officials who are on the side of the criminals in prison being caught and punished for their crimes? Those are the things that really matter to us. Do we have jobs? Can we afford food? Are we getting electricity or not? Simple things, guys. This is what citizens whose brain cells receive oxygen care about. Don't tell me about race. Tell me about jobs, security, peace, and prosperity. Thank you so much for watching. Please share and like this video if you find it valuable. Please subscribe to the channel if it is to your liking. Thank you once again. I'm Katlego. This is Citizen Concerned. And until next time, beware of the comrades.